Hey guys, today we are back at the lake here. We are going to be fishing some more. So this morning, it's 12:30 right now, so it's not really morning time, it's more of noon time. I wanted to come earlier this morning, but I got distracted and I didn't. So now we're going to do here, I'm doing it under this tree. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but there's a lot of bees just like on these little flower buds under this tree. I don't know what kind of tree this is, but there's like little bitty flower buds and the bees are going crazy over them. There's like, I think every bee on this farm is under this tree trying to get the flowers. So anyway, today we are going to be fishing with a hamburger bun. I think it changes every time. Last time I was fishing with a hot dog bun. Last night I fished with a piece of sandwich bread. This morning I'm fishing with a hamburger bun. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to throw some pieces of bread in the water and start to get them like towards the bank. So if you remember last time I fished over there, but this time today, I'm looking at the cat over there in the woods. Anyway, I fished over there, and today I'm going to be fishing right here. Now, this is where I usually fish. I'll get some better clips in a minute, but this is such a very peaceful place under this tree. It's very shady, which it actually shades parts of the water. Dang, there's a bass. I hate when there's like bass where I'm trying to fish for brim because the bass always scares away the brim. Anyway, under this tree is very lovely because this kind of shades it. So I'm going to first start with bubblegum worm, and I'll just try a couple throws with this and then we will see. Okay, so it is about 5 minutes later. I turned off the camera because I didn't want to use all of the battery, and caught our first one. This is a bass. You can see I really wanted to catch the bass because it was scaring away all of the brim, which I do like bass and I do want to catch bass, but when there's not another fish scaring them away, then you usually catch a lot of them. So I'm just gonna move the bubblegum worm up and make sure you guys can see this. I'm gonna grab the fish with a wide hand, just grab it, the whole thing around it. And it's going to try to move, but if you have a firm grip on it, then it won't. And you want to just work the hook back and forth until you get it out. You just want to work it back and forth. There we go. Okay, I'm going to set this down. I don't even know. She's trying to chew the line. The cat's with me, so she's trying to chew the line. Okay, don't eat that. She's trying to eat the bubblegum worm. Okay, here we go. We got the fishy. Pretty good size. It's not, oh my gosh, it's moving. It's not that big, but it's still a decent size, I guess. I bet by next year this time it'll be pretty big. So that's the fish we caught. This looks like it's a largemouth bass. You can tell because the mouth is like really large on it. Can you guys see its mouth? I hope you guys can see that. So there, this is a largemouth bass. So I'm just going to put it back in the water. It is an absolutely wonderful day for fishing, it looks like. You can see out at the pond, the breeze is slightly blowing the trees, so it is a beautiful day to be fishing. It's a little cooler under this tree. It's probably like 70 under this tree, but like out in the sun, it's like 80. So it's definitely warm under the sun, but when you get on this tree and like the wind blowing a little bit, it's really nice. It's kind of hard to film, but you know, we'll work with it. And you can just see out in there. So the pond's looking good today. Anyway, let's get back to fishing. I see another bass. So I want to try to catch the bass so then they won't get in the way of catching the brim. So let's try to catch this bass. I've been trying to catch this bass for like 2 days. And I know it's the same one because it always sits in the same area. So let's start fishing for this bass. Okay, so I'm moving the tripod over here. Oh my gosh. If you guys are wondering what that was the cat. That's the cat. Don't know what she's doing. Okay, anyway. I've been seeing some fish. I don't know if it's like a baby bass. Now, sometimes I'm literally taking the whole tripod, so that's why I'm like shaking it around. I'm trying not to though. Let me put the tripod over here in the shade. I've been seeing some big fish jump over here. So it's not really shady over here, so I don't know if like anything will bite, but we might as well give it a try. So I'm still, by the way, if you guys are wondering, can't remember if I said that or not. Sorry if I already did, but I'm using a bubblegum worm with just a small hook. I need to slide the bubblegum. You want to make sure the bubblegum is slided down. Bubblegum worm. You can buy these at Walmart or any fishing store. These work. This is like the best bass bait. That and the rooster tail is the best if you want to catch a bass. What? The cat's making noise over there. A bubblegum worm or a rooster tail are just the best options if you want to catch a bass, in our opinion. My dad catches a lot off rooster tails. I don't have a rooster tail with me. I wish I did, but I need to get one soon. So I'm just going to throw it out and we'll see. I'm trying to hold the tripod because I don't want it to slip. I need to fix the bubblegum worm. It's like sliding up on the thing real quick, so. Okay, you want to make sure the bubblegum worm is, down on the hook. You want to make sure it's just down on the hook, just like this. Okay, I need to get me one of them chest GoPros. It's like you put this thing, it's like you put it over your chest. I see a bass under that big patch of seaweed right there. I see a bass. So, that's interesting. Which bass will, oh yeah, you see how it spins? Can you guys see that? I hope you can. Can you see how it like spins when you reel it in? You guys can see it spinning, hopefully. You guys see it spinning? That is how it's supposed to go. Because that really just catches their attention. So we're going to throw it out here a few times. This is not in the shade, so I can see why a bass wouldn't. But I saw something like jumping over here a bunch of times. So I just want to see if maybe we can catch something over here. The cat is stepping on my foot. Guys, have y'all ever tried to fish with a cat? It's very annoying. It's very annoying because she always tries to step on the foot. She tries to get your bait. So cats are kind of annoying to fish with. Okay, so it looks like nothing seemed to be biting. I'm going to go back over there and try to catch some brim. I think we're going to use some bread now. I want to fish before it gets too hot out here. So let's go get some bread and try for some brim. Okay, so it is time to bait it with some bread. Where is the hot dog bun? Oh, it's right behind me. Okay. Okay, got the hot dog bun. You can use any type of bread you want to. So I'm just going to use hot dog bun. Throw some in the water. There's a bass swarming around, and I've tried to catch it. Doesn't seem to bite right now. So anyway, it keeps scaring the fish away. But we did catch one, so that's good. So I'm just going to take a piece of bread and just kind of ball it up like this. Put it through the hook. And we're going to throw it out. My line does not have very much string on it. So the piece of bread fell off. It does not have very much string on it, so I need to get my dad to restring it. I forgot to ask him yesterday. Okay, so I see a little turtle in the water right there. I don't know, y'all can't see it, but there is a turtle in the water. It's like a little bitty snapping turtle. Those are actually very annoying. Okay guys, so I got one. We got the fish. Let me get it. It looks like a older, more mature brim. When they get purple and all these cool colors on them, that usually means they're more mature. You can see. I don't really like getting the brim off the hook, or I mean, like, it's harder because they're just so flappy, and the bass kind of just sit there. So anyway, let's get this thing off the hook. See, bump the tripod. The main thing when you're about to get a fish off the hook is just to make sure you have your hand open like this. You might watch out of the way. Got your hand open like this, and you put it around the fish like that. Like that. And then you can just kind of work the hook out of its mouth. Typically, it just peed on my foot. Anyway, the fish like peed on my foot just now. Okay, we got the fish out. It's kind of hard to hold these with their mouths because their mouths are so small. You can see. So anyway, let me try to get you guys to see the colors if it'll let me, because it's so flappy, and these will like poke you with their pokers, or their pokers. Right here, these things, they're fins, I guess they're called. You can see blue under its chin, purple scaling, just a beautiful fish. So got that one. Put it back. That just scared the cat. Got it back in the water. So let's try to catch another one. Okay, so got the other fish back in the water. I'm going to try to get some more. I'm just going to throw some bread in there to kind of get them around the spot. So anyway, I don't know. Could you guys see that? Oh, sorry. I keep bumping the cat. Guys, don't go fishing with a cat. It's kind of annoying because you're always tripping over her and she's always rubbing against your leg when you're trying to keep a tripod up from the wind blowing it down. Can you guys see all them fish right there? That looks like a big fish right there. Brim don't get very big. They get a good size, and you can definitely have a good meal off of them if you get enough of them. Big ones make good meals. This is the cat. This is Chloe. Chloe, stop eating my bread. She's eating the bread that I am fishing with. Chloe, stop eating the bread. Chloe. Chloe. Anyway, she just had her flea medication last night, so that's why that's like messed up, or her fur's messed up like around her neck, on the back of like her scruff. That's why it kind of messed up, because she just had her flea medication last night, and so did Etsy. I don't know where Etsy is. Etsy is usually my like little fishing partner. Etsy the cat, she comes up with me. She always sits by me. She just kind of sits there and catches voles. And Etsy's a good cat. She catches a lot of mice. And every morning, almost every morning, she brings little bitty voles up. They're like this big, dead little voles, which is awesome. But like, don't put it on the porch. I've heard a lot of people say they like their cat brings like birds up to the porch, which it hasn't happened yet. She has caught a bird before, not her, Etsy. But yeah, I just touched the flea medication. So anyway, let's get back to fishing. There's a turtle. Okay guys, so it is a little while later. I have been up here for about half an hour fishing. There's a lot of fish in the water right here. So I'm gonna try a couple more times. Okay, so I just reeled my line in. I think it is getting a little windier out here, so like the tripod's like gonna fall down. I have my foot on it right now, but I don't want it to like fall down and like fall in the water or something. But anyway, let's take a quick walk around the pond and look. We caught 2 today. I know we caught more last time. We caught 4 or 3 last time, something like that. I think 3. We caught 3 last time. This time we caught 2, but we did catch a bass, which was pretty cool. I'm glad I could show you guys a bass. because I know in the last video I was trying to like explain like what a bass looked like in case people didn't know. But I was able to show y'all what a bass looked like. Just walking around the pond real quick. We like to keep this path cut to make sure, because snakes are around here all the time. So we want to make sure that it is very cut so we can see where we're walking. Oh, by the way, let me show you guys this. Is the cat following me? That cat follows me everywhere. Anyway, let me show you guys this. This is the work of art from a beaver. Did you guys see that? A beaver took a privet, which we don't really like privets, but we don't really want them to be like, we don't want a beaver to cut them down, because when a beaver cuts them down, typically they just leave them there. So now we got these dang sticks in the water. I mean, I don't know why these dang beavers can't take them away. So I guess we got beavers around here, which we don't really want the dang things around here because they're annoying, because they cut down our trees. And the other day they cut down a pine tree, which that is a work of disaster, cutting down a pine tree. Anyway, you can see over there, this is where the water has dried up. There are a bunch of sticks in the water. And this boat, we don't even go near this boat because there's probably snakes under there. And we don't want to risk coming in encounter with a snake we don't want to see. So we don't even go near that boat. But anyway, let's walk back. Come on, Babylon. So anyway, I think we are going to end our fishing trip now. So things we learned today. We learned that we learned what a bass looked like for you guys. I was really hoping I would catch a bass and I could show you guys like what they look like, because it's kind of hard explaining what a fish looks like. Like, they're gonna be green, but it's kind of hard like showing y'all how long and stuff. And we also learned it's kind of difficult fishing with a cat, because that's where most of my bread went. The cat ate it. So don't know if that was good for her or not, but anyway, we learned about the bass. We learned leave your cats at home when you take them fishing with you, or leave your cats home when you go fishing. Even though I did not actually take the cat, I just saw her in the woods over there and she came over with me. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and let me know if you guys want more videos like this, or there's a bee on me. That was frightening. Let me know if you guys want any more videos like this. Leave any questions or comments down in the comment section below, and we will see you guys on the next adventure.